6-5 overall. Haven't been gained that much here and there. Rock with the Irish.
One of the most storied venues in college football, Notre Dame Stadium in South Bend, Indiana. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Here in South Bend, this is one of the most revered college campuses and college football shrines. You know, touchdown Jesus, all of the excitement at Notre Dame Stadium. You hear the echoes of the Irish every time you step on the field. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. The Buckeyes headed for the ball, and we are ready for action. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here's Carr to throw. Fires to the middle. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking for a gap. It's Young. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
And we kind of wondered coming into this game, did they want to run it up the middle? Do they want to run it near that big fella at defensive tackle? Because he's a grown man, makes plays all over the field. They try him early. I wonder if they'll keep trying it, because we haven't seen a lot of people week in and week out that has been able to block that big fella.
The offense changing the play. They're in the gun, third down. Here's Carr. They're working that left side. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Throwing, Carr. Fires to the wideout. Got his man on the right. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
And, man, that's not a surprise that they come to their go-to guy early. This is an offense that's so much fun to watch, and it's because they know who they are. They know how to get the ball to their playmakers. And on the first drive, Palmer, get your guy a touch, get him involved. You know, receivers got some feelings, Jesse. I love that they're getting him lathered up and a touch early in this football game.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys who feels like he's open every single play, so it is a good idea to get him going early. For the defense, that's a bit of a jab in the face right there, because you came into this game, you know who's going to get the ball. You know where they're throwing it. And you've got to do a better job now disguising your coverages to try and limit him and take him away as much as possible.
Back to throw, it's Carr. Rushes on him. Slides, avoids the punishment, and picks up the first down.
Man, that's so frustrating. And it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Here's the pressure. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
What an individual effort that time, beating his guy and getting in the backfield and making a play. Ohio State has had so many dominant D linemen in recent years, right? The Bosa brothers, Chase Young. You know those guys are watching this game. They're proud of what they just saw. This dude is a game wrecker.
Back to pass. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Quarterback making adjustments. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Still third down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. Carr. Complete to the right.
What defense
And
that
they
was.
explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game. So you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him. He'll make those contested catches.
Back to throw, it's Carr. Looking left. Makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
And so many offensive coordinators script those first 10 to 15 plays. Well, his has been gold. Great first drive, moving the ball down the field, now set up to punch it in.
Touchdown, Notre Dame! Fired in from the red zone for the score. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards, and they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Fires to the right. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Here's Julian saying to throw. Working that left side. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. And the Buckeyes will hustle to the line. And you know the line they kick around at Ohio State, Woody Hayes, forward pass, 2 of the 3 things that can happen are bad. Woody had dudes like this, he'd be spinning that magic bean all over this place.
You ain't lying. My, how times have changed. Now it is pass, pass, pass. Find explosive playmakers like this on the outside. Get them the football.
A shot toward the end zone and swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and it just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Zayn back to the air. Throws toward the end zone. And that falls incomplete as they tried to wrap up the first quarter with a bang, but the incomplete pass takes us to the second quarter. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Sayin from the gun on 3rd down. He's got the tight end. He is stopped right at the 21-yard line, and now it'll be 4th down and decision time. 4th down, Sayin. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. The sudden change on the turnover, Manning was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit, and the defense able to come up with a big pick.
Making side adjustments here. Here's Carr to throw. He lets it fly. He's got it along the sideline. Open spaces. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
And they call this sudden change. And we talk about it up in the booth. We're hitting each other right here. Like, you got the turnover. First thing you want to do is be aggressive, take all of that momentum, and go capitalize. And what do, man? One play, a big passing play, a big answer, and big-time momentum gained in this football game.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. The returner will field it and try to do some business. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Finds a man on the left. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the 1st down. The Buckeyes moving quickly to the line. The passing game continues to be prolific, and as much as Ohio lofts one deep down the right side. He's got it inside the 15. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12. Again, it's Sayin. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Sayin. Snagged out in the air. Touchdown, Ohio State. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
There's really never any doubt with this guy. The coaching staff always talks about his leadership and his mental toughness. That was a bad interception on the opening drive, but he's able to turn the page and show you his short-term memory and just come out and stay aggressive, sling it around a little bit, and this offense is able to answer with a touchdown of their own.
And how nice is it if you're a coordinator to have a guy like that you can depend on? Like, he doesn't dwell on the one mistake. He doesn't let it turn into two. A lot of times you can see that snowball effect, man. Just a nice bounce back for him individually and for this offense to put the early turnover behind him.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Quarterback adjusting the pattern.
What's going on, Carson? It's been good, man.
Throwing, Carr.
It's been
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
How's yours, man?
So now it's 2nd and long. To the air. It's Carr. It's complete to the right. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. 3rd and short now from their own 48. They'll try to power their way ahead. There he goes. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Touchdown! Fighting Irish! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Here's Sayin to throw. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Open on the right side, that's Smith. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. The Buckeyes headed quickly to the line.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening.
He lobs one high down the left side. Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum. Looking for more room. And the interception was enough. The return made it even better as he gets it down to the 48-yard line. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Picks up the 1st down. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. This will make Irish eyes smile because they're shaking down thunder from the sky with this running game.
Just pound, pound, pound. What are you going to do? Are you going to meet the physical challenge of the Irish because they're ready to rumble?
And this center downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Carr on play action. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The Fighting Irish.
How is the tight end in every formation? I don't understand that.
1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
Carr. With the catch, it's Young. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Notre Dame will now use its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Notre Dame comes to the line needing a chunk play on third down. He might want another play. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Hauls it in. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Here's Carr to throw. Fires to the wideout.
Come on, Chad.
And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Say it. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Timeout, Ohio State.
Just enough time for one final play in this half.
Sweep. Booster.
Defense dropping into soft coverage. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. Ready to go here in the second half, and Notre Dame will kick it away. Let's see what he can do with the return. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look at the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
Say it. Bring in the heat.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up in protection. They give up the sack, but thank goodness they didn't give up a safety.
He's got it. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. Saying to throw for it on 4th. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Buckeyes are in the hurry up.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Back to pass, it's Sayin. Got it in the middle, it's Smith.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The Buckeyes are flying down the field.
And the offense runs the football, and they get the 1st down. And you kind of get the feeling they've already gone for it on 4th.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
Timeout signal for by the Buckeyes. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Here's Julian Sayin to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Here come the Irish back on offense. So after that turnover, they can add to this already sizable lead with their first drive of this 2nd half. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Looking to throw, it's Carr. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Throwing, Carr. Here comes the heat. And the deflection by the defense. Great play on 3rd down brings us to 4th.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Quarterback may change this route. They'll move the wide receiver. Again, it's Carr. Fires to the middle. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Gonna look downfield again. Snagged in the middle. It's Graham. The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. C.J. Carr to throw. Makes the catch. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone. Notre Dame right back to the line. Looking to pass inside the red zone. He's got his man. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
I think defenses sometimes get frustrated and you want to get blitz happy and because you give up yards. In this day and age, you're going to give up yards. Who cares? This is the area you got to bow up. Nice job on first down stopping them. A couple more downs here to stay aggressive.
Carr. Looking for the goal line. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. They keep pushing forward down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. If he can keep putting together games like this, he might have a shot at Brady Quinn's career touchdown record of 95. All the great quarterbacks the Irish have had, guys like Joe Theismann, John Hewart, nobody's even close to that.
Yeah, and that's crazy to think about being in that kind of a company. And Notre Dame's always been a good running team. And when they find quarterbacks and have great quarterback play, then I think they start to take off to that next level. And so far, he's showing that here today.
And he's going to bring this one out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Throwing, say it. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. 2nd down coming up.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. Maybe some room here. The 50, the 40, inside the 30. He's at the 10. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
And that's why it's so important for this offense to be able to keep these 3rd downs manageable, because you have the entire playbook at your disposal. They don't have to throw the football on that 3rd down situation. Instead, they can run it. And anytime you give this guy the ball, he's a house call waiting to happen. He showed you there on the long touchdown run.
And the extra point is good. They still trail 35-14. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty.
Number 96, set to kick it away.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here's Carr to throw. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And I think if you're the head coach here, you kind of got mixed reviews on your passing attack so far because, yes, you've thrown for a bunch of yards and you've thrown a couple touchdowns, but you've also given up 4 sacks now. Pass protection has not been great, even though they've got the lead in this game.
Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Dropping back, it's Carr. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun on third down, Carr. Nowhere to go, and now the ball's out. Touchdown, Buckeyes! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
There is nothing better than watching a big boy do what he was born to do. Ball on the turf, the big fella scoops it up, and Palmer, thank God he didn't have to go far.
You know what? The thing I love about this too, David, is he never quit on the play. He pursued it, showed great effort. He was Johnny on the spot, bounced right into his belly. They may want to put this guy on short yardage goal line because he has a nose for the end zone.
Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening.
Well, this offense is going to try and grind their way to a win now, and they're going to start force-feeding this guy the football, too. He's made a few plays earlier in this game, but now in the fourth quarter, it's about force-feeding him, getting some push up front, and just icing this thing.
Running inside, it's Walton. Fighting up another broken tackle. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame! Just blew his way through a couple of defenders and reached Hader.
You become a really good football coach when you got guys like that you can hand it to. Look at him. Great tackles and shows you the speed.
It's a fake. The holder's going to try to toss it. Uh-oh, it's intercepted. Crosses midfield. The 30. At the 20. He took that baby all the way to the house. A pick 2, as it were.
I love the effort by the field goal unit. They don't just take the play off. They don't hang their heads. They rush the extra point. Look at that. Get their hand up, get a paw on it, pick it up, and take it all the way back for 2 points and gain some momentum for this defense.
Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. Don't think that one made it 10 yards before they got the eager paws on top of it, and the flags will fly. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here's Sayin to throw. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
Got a man. It's Graham. Turning it on. Oh, And he takes it all the way down to the 26-yard line. This is an explosive attack, and that last big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 26. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Young. Ripping through the defense. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And the route is on. That one might have put the finishing touches on this game.
This one is over. Game, set, match. The defense had a chance to maybe kind of keep their team in it, but the offense said, take it to the locker room.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Throwing, Carr. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming back. But I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting.
A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people
finding some room. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Ohio State. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
Splits the uprights. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And what a way to put a stamp on that one with a 41-yard run to the house.
Number 96, set to kick this ball.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Going with the counter play here. Oh, he's got some space.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the first and second quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
Finds a little space. There's a little room there. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Might be changing the route. If there's time to pad the stats. Going downfield for the big play. He hauls it in, and nobody's close. And that's how you finish it off. Scoring on the final play of the game doesn't affect the outcome. Just a little cherry on top of the sundae.
And listen,